So what's up, guys? How are you? I hope everyone is doing fine. My name is Timothy Gamba, and welcome back to this YouTube channel. So if you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly take the few seconds that I'm giving you to consider subscribing and also liking the video, so that this video can also be recommended to other people who can take advantage of the information that I'm giving you, in order that every one of us can be profitable in the forex market. So let me give you in 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I hope you have been able to subscribe. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. And today is another interesting day that I want us to look at taking advantage of liquidity sweeps. And this is going to be a very interesting topic, and if you are able to get anything of value from this topic, it will give me a lot of joy, because I know you are going to be a profitable trader. So most of the people in the forex market don't know about the concept of liquidity sweeps. And in everything in life is about competition. There's a theory that says that survival is for the fittest. So those people who are fit are the only ones who are going to survive. And that's why in the forex market also, that's the same thing that happens. There's a lot of manipulation that normally happens in the forex market, and we should know how to take advantage of it. In the forex market, we have two players. We have the retailers, then we have the whales. The whales will make sure that they have manipulated the retailers in order to get more liquidity, which is your money, so that price can go into the direction that it wants to go. And us as retailers, we should know how to take advantage of that, how to move with the whales. And that is exactly what I want to teach you guys today. So it's not going to be a very long video, a very short video, very straightforward video. And if you have any question, kindly just consider writing them on the comment section, and I'll do a YouTube video explaining your question. So let's go now to the to the topic for today. So liquidity sweeps. How do liquidity sweeps happen? So when the market has reached key levels, for example, this is a key level. Let's assume these are resistance level or an order block. Let's say this is a key level. Okay, don't mind my my drawings. Then also this one is another key level. Okay, so when price reaches these key levels, we normally anticipate that price will give us what? It will give us a reaction when it reaches those points. Like so it's very obvious that everybody knows that if price reaches a resistance level or a key level or an order block that is above there, it's going to give us a reaction to the low. Everybody knows that. But now what will happen is that these guys know that you are going to take your sell positions from here, and you are going to place your stop losses where? You are going to, let's say, let me draw this one and say there is a sell position over here, short position. You are taking your sells maybe from there. And if you are taking your sells from there, meaning that your stop loss is going to be there. So these people can be able to see your stop losses, and this one becomes the buy orders. Okay, this one becomes the buy orders. So over here we have what we call the buy orders, because you have placed your stop losses. You have entered for a sell position, but if price reaches here, you allow for someone to buy your positions. That's why it's called buy orders. Are we together up to that point? So what will happen is that these people, what they will do, they will come, sweep your liquidity, then come down again, come and take away. So the moment they've swept this liquidity, there are some breakout buyers who will say, hey, price has broken above this resistance level. So we anticipate that price is going to continue buying. But what will happen is that the moment you enter for your buy position, the market comes down again and sweeps your stop loss, because of course you've placed your stop loss below here, sweeps your stop loss, then comes back again into the range, then now gives us a push to the low. And this is what majority of the people in the forex market don't understand. They just enter for their positions without looking at the liquidity sweeps. Sorry for that. They don't look at the liquidity sweeps, and that is what makes them unprofitable. Why? Because each and every time they identify their setups, they are good at analyzing the markets, but they don't know how to identify liquidity sweeps. So let's look at a scenario for a buy scenario. So you know that when price reaches this support level, you are going to take your buys. So when price reaches there, you take your buy. But what happens? These guys manipulate you, take away your stop loss. Then for those breakout sellers, when they enter for sell positions, what happens? The market comes back again, sweeps their liquidity, then comes back again into this same area, same price, and now they've manipulated both the buyers and the sellers. So they're the only ones who are now in the market, and now the price can go into the direction that it wants to go. I don't know if you guys are understanding. So these things are very, very vital for you to be able to understand, okay, because it is going to make a very, very big impact in your trading career. So how can you take advantage of it? Okay, how can you take advantage of these liquidity sweeps in order for us now to take high quality trade setups? So for example, if this is a key level, right, if that's a key level, price will come now to that area, okay. Then when it reaches that key level, you are not going to take the trade unless you see a liquidity sweep. So what you'll do, you'll wait for price to go down, come back again, sweep this liquidity that's above here, then now look for entry opportunities from there. You can wait for we shall be looking at entry criteria in a few, then look for an entry opportunity, then now you take your trade from there. So it's very critical for you to first of all to wait for this liquidity sweep, okay. Very critical for you to wait for this liquidity sweep for you now to take the trade, because if you don't wait for the liquidity sweep, you are going to be the liquidity. Are we together? So let me just write this one so that it can be clear. These are key level. These are key level. Maybe it's a resistance level, maybe it's an order block, and so on and so forth. I hope it is clear. If you have any question, just consider writing it on the comment section, and I'll make sure I do a video explaining whatever you have asked. So after now you have been able to identify liquidity sweeps. How do you enter for your positions? What's your entry criteria? And this is something that I want you guys to be able to understand, the entry criteria for price. So there are 4 types of entries for price, 4 types of entries, and we are going to discuss all of them. So number 1, we have what we call order block entry. So an order block entry is a very interesting one, because the moment price has reached this key level, okay, the moment price has, so if you don't know anything about an order block, I've done a YouTube video. You can go to my channel and look at the playlist where I've created about Learn Forex, and on the Learn Forex you look at order blocks. Go to that video, click on it and learn, and you'll be able to find value. So on the order block entry, the moment price comes back now, let's say price comes into that area, taps that area, then gives us a small reaction, price comes back again and sweeps liquidity. Then the moment it has swept liquidity, there will be this last candlestick that will print over there. So price will come back again, retest that candlestick and give us a push. So in the video that I've told you to go and look at, you will see that the order block is the last candlestick that printed before a push that caused a break of structure, okay. So if you don't understand these things, you can either go to my YouTube channel, or you can write it on the comment section so that I can see that you have a problem and I'll come and answer. So the last candlestick that printed before this push that caused a break of structure, that is what we shall be calling an order block. So what we shall be waiting for is for price to come back into that area, tap on it, then we enter for our position targeting the low. The same thing for the buy scenario. This was for a sell scenario, but for a buy scenario it's just the same thing but the opposite. Number two, we have what we call a fair value gap entry. Number 2, we have what we call a fair value gap entry, okay. So for fair value gap entry, for value gap entry, it's almost the same thing as an order block, but the only difference is that we are going to take our position from the fair value gap. So for example, price was moving, comes to that area, we wait for your liquidity sweep, then price drops with a lot of volume and it leaves a lot of imbalances. So what will happen is you will come back into that area, take the liquidity that is there, then have a push to the low, okay, then have a push to the low. So we will enter for our positions at a fair value gap that has formed, then our stop loss just above there, then we target the push to the low. That is for the fair value gap entry, okay. So if you have not understood, you can rewind back the video and you'll be able to see whatever I'm saying. Number 3, we have what we call an OTE entry. Okay, we have what we call an OTE entry. We have what we call an OTE entry. So for an OTE entry, this one is not even different from these other ones. This is a key level. So what you'll want to see is that price to come back again, that area, then it drops, gives us a liquidity sweep, then it drops, comes back to the OTE level, which I'll show you right now, then drop. So how do you identify your OTE level? You come and take your Fibonacci retracement. You mark from the high to the low of the retracement. Okay, let me just do some settings on my Fibonacci so that it can be clear. Okay, I don't want a trend line. I don't need this one. Background, we don't want any background. We want to use one color. We don't want prices. Then labels on the right top. Okay, so this is now the Fibonacci settings. So what you do is that you drag from the top to the bottom, then you wait for price to come into this level, the 0.618 to 0.786. This level is what we call the OTE. Okay, optimal trade entry. That is your entry. Okay, so let me repeat again for those who have not understood. Let me delete this one. So you drag from the top to the bottom. So this is your OTE entry. The OTE entry will be from the 0.618 to the 0.786. This is your OTE. Okay, this is your OTE. Then you enter for your sell position targeting the low. That is the OTE entry. Number 4, we have what we call a model 1 entry. Number 4, we have what we call a model 1 entry. So for a model 1 entry is a very this is mostly for the advanced traders because it's a bit high risk, but the moment you understand it, it's going to be good for you. So the moment you have price pushing above, then price has reached that level, comes back and sweeps liquidity, but the way it moves after it has swept the liquidity, it engulfs the last candlestick that formed. Let me just explain. For example, we had this last candlestick that swept liquidity, then the next candlestick that forms drops with a lot of volume. Okay, drops with a lot of volume, meaning that it leaves a lot of imbalances over there, like it engulfs it immediately. Let me use this one. Let me use a red color for this one so that you can be able to distinct it. Okay, so this one now you are going to enter your position at this point over here, and you are going to enter at it full margin, because normally it gives the moment price goes, it normally goes to one direction most of the cases. So it's a very good entry model, and I'll insist that it is for the advanced traders. If you are not an advanced trader, don't use it. It's not going to be good for you. Yes, so we have 4. Then the last one, we have what we call liquidity engineering entry. This one also is for the advanced traders. You have liquidity engineering entry. So liquidity engineering entry is also for the advanced traders. So for example, if this is a key level, okay, this is a key level, so when price comes now to your area, price pushes, taps that zone, then comes back again. Okay, so this one will be different. Let me just it will not be like that. That's why I told you it's for the advanced traders. So for example, price comes back and forms something like this, when price will be coming back now to the same area, you'll be looking for price to come and tap this your liquidity engineering area. Okay, you'll be looking for price to come and tap this liquidity engineering area, then you enter for your positions. So this one is for advanced traders. I don't want to explain it more because it's going to bring some confusion, but I hope you have been able to get something of value from this trade. So conclusion. So conclusion is that being able to identify liquidity sweeps, being able to identify areas of liquidity, is the only thing that's going to divide the profitable traders from the non-profitable traders. Because at the end of the day, there is a saying that says, if you can't beat them, join them. So if you cannot beat the market players, the market makers, join them. If they are manipulating others, wait for the manipulation to be over so that you can look for your positions. So that is it for today. We have been able to learn the art of liquidity sweeps, and I hope you have been able to get some value out of this video. So guys, don't kindly consider liking this video, because I know you have gotten some value. Like the video before leaving, like the video, and also subscribe to this channel so that we can have the energy to bring you more content that is going to be valuable on your trading journey. Otherwise, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. Have a lovely day.